One call center director Tyrell Morris is out on bail after he was booked on multiple criminal charges. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta. Charisse is off tonight. This morning, Morris's bond was set at $2,500 per count. This comes after WWL Louisiana investigated allegations that he covered up a crash in a city-issued vehicle. Amelia Strahan has the story.
After about 6 hours at Orleans Justice Center, Tyrell Morris is out on bail after a grand jury indicted him on 4 felony charges on Thursday. On Thursday, the former 911 call center director was indicted with malfeasance in office, false personation of a peace officer, insurance fraud, and injuring public records.
It's such a clear case of abuse by a public official with what I've seen so far seems to be compelling evidence.
The charges are tied to a David Hammer investigation, exposing a car crash in Morris' city-issued vehicle. In a police report, the 38-year-old stated he was in the far right lane when a driver came up behind him, moved to the right, and hit his bumper. But there's no right shoulder on the road. After the crash, Morris was accused of avoiding a drug and alcohol test, failing to keep the public records, and altering the vehicle policy for his district. A report by the Office of the Inspector General alleges he also lied on an insurance claim.
It's disturbing when a public official engages in behavior to bestow upon themselves a privileged status that none of us other citizens have the protection of, and abuses that power to their own benefit.
After posting bail on Friday, Morris exited through the back door. The sheriff's office says anyone can request to do that, and accommodations can be made. But attorney and legal analyst Craig Mordock says that this isn't standard.
I have clients who come in and out of Orleans Parish Jail for the last 15 years. And I've never heard of anyone not going through that main entrance exit portal.
Metropolitan Crime Commission President Rafael Goyeneche says Morris may have been able to slip out the back, but he won't get any special treatment in court.
Now that he's been charged with 4 felony offenses, he's going to be treated in the court as every other criminal defendant.
In New Orleans, Amelia Strahan, WWL Louisiana.
Shortly after David's investigation aired in May of last year, Morris announced that he would be leaving his position, giving September 15th, 2023 as his last day. But just weeks later, he resigned early. That came the day before a meeting that would have resulted in his dismissal. And just a short time ago, we got a response from a city spokesperson addressing questions directed toward Mayor Cantrell about the charges against Morris. It says in part, quote, "The mayor respects the judicial process as it moves to a conclusion under the law, and the office of the mayor will have no further comment on this matter."